Hi everyone, welcome to Meditate with me, my little project to help people meditate while they're at home. In this meditation, we'll be doing a tension release and an exercise and meditation called Own the Room, which is a standing meditation. So when you're ready, you can get all the things that you need or like, any incense or, different things to make it fun. And when you're ready, find a nice place to stand and get ready for the tension release. So, when you're ready, you can come to a standing position and just start to work out any kinks in your shoulders or your neck. Just take a moment to feel into your weight and take some nice little shoulder rolls here. You can start to stretch from side to side. And just begin to bring the left ear to the left shoulder, take a little stretch, and then move it over to the right ear to the right shoulder. Feel free to reach your hands up overhead, interlace the fingers, and come into a nice deep side stretch on each side here. From here, you can take your left ear to your left shoulder and then roll your head forwards and over to the opposing side. And just continue to work here, making sure that you're not doing a full circle and extending the head back. Here you can see I'm interlacing my fingertips at the base of my skull, at the base of my cranium, and I'm just pressing in a little bit of weight straight back through the back of my head and then reaching my chin up into the air. So I'm reaching my chin up as my head slides back and taking some nice deep breaths here. So after you do that a few times, you can start to bring your elbows into the mix and start to do some butterfly motions here. I'm just rolling my elbows backwards, rolling my body backwards, and then moving that with my breath. And each time the movement gets a little bit bigger. So just feel free to, move how you wish. You can make it shallow or deep. And when you're ready, you can move into the next position here. I'm taking the back of my hand and sliding it up my back in between my shoulder blades, and then reaching the opposite hand, sliding down. And, if you can bring your fingertips together, that's great. I can't, so I'm just using that as a stretch. And from here, I'm just really lengthening up through the top of my head, bringing my elbows opening to the back wall behind me, and then taking some nice deep breaths here. And really just allowing the breath to open my shoulders and open my thoracic vertebra. And when you're ready, you can take this over to the next side. So again, back of the hand slides up, opposite hand reaches back and down, elbows extend apart, top of the head extends up. And feel free to take some deep breaths, or if you want to make any additional movements here, you can certainly do that as well. And when you're ready, you can allow that to release. And I'm just taking some nice big circles here with my hands. So I'm rolling myself forwards, reaching my hands up and over my head. And just allowing the whole body to just start to release and feel nice and good. When you're ready, we'll move into the standing meditation. So just, find a nice comfortable place for your feet. Start to reach up through the crown of the head. And then just start to feel into your weight, so you can bring your weight maybe a little bit over into the left. See if you can bring that weight a little bit over to the right. Slightly forwards, slightly back. See if you can find that place of center in your body. Maybe that place is a little bit forwards, a little bit back, a little to the left, a little to the right, or maybe it's none of those places at all. Take a moment to feel into your breath here. And then see if you can start to slow and deepen the breath. And I like to not just deepen my breath into my belly, but I try to deepen my breath into my back, into my mid back and my thoracic area in between my shoulder blades, not just on the front. See if you can make the breath move everywhere. And then take a moment to notice your center. Where is your center? Is it in your hips? Is it around your belly button? Is it in your heart? Find your personal center and rest your mind here. So focusing on your center, we'll do a little visualization here. See if you can imagine that there's a green light coming out from your center here that extends out into your personal bubble. And that green light is going to move from your center, extend out, shine out, and then it's going to shine down towards the earth in all directions. And then imagine in the same place of center that the top portion of that center space is glowing with a golden light, and that golden light is going to shine out in all directions upwards towards the sky or towards the ceiling. And then imagine that these two colors can shine out like a grid into the room. And allow this to carry you anywhere. Sometimes I do this, if I'm shopping or I'm just out on the street. I'll shine my green and my gold light out in this grid shape. And I know that my space is there, it's present, it's existing full of my own personal power, and that I can equally share the space with the people around me, that I'm not taking anything away from them as I embody my own power, standing, and being. And take a breath here. Allow yourself to extend out into that space and know that you can own this space. And that the others around you, if you're outside or if your room is connected to another room, that those people as well can also own the same space. And allow yourself to be present here. And from here you can imagine that this golden and green light come in a little bit closer towards yourself. You're able to control the size of this. Maybe it's big, maybe it's small, whatever you need in the moment. But for this exercise, just imagine that this golden light is washing down over your back, and as it gets to the base of your spine, you can start to pull this green liquid light up the front of you to create a circle. So the golden light will wash down through your back, and the green light will begin to wash upwards up towards the crown of the head. And allow yourself to be cleansed and washed with these two lights, gold light swirling down the back towards the base of the spine, and green light washing up the front of you towards the crown of the head. And rest your mind here. And you can spend as much time as you need here. And also know that you can take this particular exercise out with you if you're doing grocery shopping or just going out for a walk and you're feeling like you really need a little extra personal power. You can just imagine these lights extending out from you. And know that you are present, that you exist in this space, and that you too can own the room. Thank you so much for meditating with me today. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, of course, to my channel so that others can get this same benefit of meditation and relaxation. And as usual, be healthy, be safe, and thanks for joining me.